you all excited to interview at Animal Inc.?
You bet I am.
I've got my power blazer on, and I'm in tip-top shape.
Looking sharp, Aunt Patty.
I'm a little nervous, though. What have you got to worry about, Joey? I hear this company is fair and flexible. And if you don't get the job, maybe you'll be the trainee. I've got my sights set on CEO.
I'm not picky, but CFO is more my style.
I don't think we get to choose here at Animal Inc. Excuse me, can I have your attention, please?
Look, it's the intake officer. Let's hear what she's got to say. I don't want to mess up my chances.
Are you all ready to play animal poker?
You better believe it.
Right this way, you wildcats. Stop monkeying around. Animal Poker is a fast-paced card game about the unfair life of promotion and demotion at Animal Incorporated. 4 to 8 players will vie for the top job, knowing they can be CEO today and trainee tomorrow. At the beginning of the game, players decide how long they want to play, anywhere from 20 to 60 minutes usually. Animal Poker is played over multiple reorganizing sessions. In each session, several rounds are played until only one player has cards left. It is all about getting rid of your cards the quickest and grabbing a great job. The amount of playing cards and jobs vary depending on the number of players. I think I have a better chance of being Chief Executive Officer with just you 3 as my competition.
Yes, but I'm a tough cookie. I didn't live through the 80s for nothing.
Get the deck of playing cards and set aside the 3 freelancer cards. Then prepare 1 complete set of number cards from 1 to 13 for each player. For example, for a 4-player game, prepare 4 1s, 4 2s, 4 3s, and so forth. Any leftover number cards are put back into the box. Next, add the 3 freelancer cards to the sets of number cards.
I got all 4 sets of number cards here, which totals 52. And now I add the 3 freelancer cards, and that makes 55. Now tell me I wouldn't make a good chief financial officer.
For games with less than 8 players, put all job cards back into the box that are numbered higher than the current number of players. For example, this job card is only in play with 5 or more players. That means we've got these 4 jobs up for grabs: Chief Executive Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Customer Service Operator, and Trainee.
I think I look good in a suit if I say so myself.
Don't underestimate the importance of a tie. Shuffle the job cards in play and place one face down in front of each player. All players turn their job card face up. Then players change their seating positions.
I got this pink card. What does that mean?
I think we're about to find out. The CEO always remains in place. That's you, Joey. Congrats. Looks like I'm the trainee.
And I got CFO.
CSO. I guess that makes me the customer service operator. I think that means you're second lowest on the ranking bar. I used to be a rock star in the McDonald's drive-thru. I could talk my way out of anything. The other players must change their seats so that their positions are in order of their ranking. To the right of the CEO always sits the trainee. To their right, their direct superior, and so on until the circle closes with the CEO. The players take their seats and place their job cards face up in front of them. The trainee shuffles all playing cards and deals 13 cards to each player. The trainee receives the 3 remaining cards in addition to their 13 cards.
More from me!
I don't think it's a good thing to get more cards, Aunt Patty.
Now, the hard workplace reality kicks in. Superiors have the luxury of giving their worst or lowest cards to subordinates, and they get the best or highest cards in return. But what about those special cards? The freelancers. Freelancers count as the highest.
So how many cards do I give and how many do I take?
The CEO and the trainee exchange 3 cards. Notice the 3 stars in the top left corner of the CEO's card and the 3 circles in the bottom left corner of the trainee's card. The CFO and the CSO exchange 2 cards. Notice the 2 stars in the top left corner of the CFO's card and the 2 circles in the bottom left corner of the CSO's card.
Enjoy the leftovers I sent your way. Hey, where's my coffee? Hey boss, be sure to do something real nice with all those good cards I sent your way.
With 6 or more players, the 3rd highest ranked card and the 3rd lowest ranked card exchange 1 card. There is an exception with 5 players. The Chief Operations Officer will be unpaired and does not exchange cards with anyone. As well, jobs without stars or circles never exchange. A round begins with the starting player and proceeds clockwise. The round ends when each player has taken exactly 1 turn. Any number of rounds will be played in a session until only 1 player has cards left in their hand. The CEO is the starting player of the first round.
Looks like I'm first. As it should be. Well, she took to being CEO in a hurry.
The starting player must play 1 or more cards of the same number, mixing in any number of freelancers.
Not that I have any freelancers left in my hand, but what do those cards do again?
If a freelancer is played together with number cards, it becomes their number. If freelancers are played without a number card, they are considered the highest number in play and cannot be beat.
But I don't have to play all my cards of the same number at once, right?
It is not mandatory to play all your cards of the same number. The following players can either play or pass when they take their turn. If a player chooses to play, they must follow these rules. They must play exactly the same amount of cards as the starting player. The number on the played cards must all be the same, and that number must be higher than those of the previous player.
For example, if the starting player plays 2 sevens, all other players must play exactly 2 cards, even if they have more that match.
They can play 2 8s if they have them, or any 2 cards of a higher number.
Keep in mind that only a freelancer card can be played after a 13.
I'll play these 3 2s.
It is then the next player's turn.
Nice! How about these 3 4s? One of them's a freelancer.
I've got 3 sevens.
If a player cannot play, they must pass.
I pass.
A player may pass voluntarily, though. After all players have taken exactly 1 turn, the round ends. The trainee must place all played cards face down in a discard pile on their side of the table.
I guess I gotta do all the cleaning up around here. I see how it is.
The player who played the highest cards in the last round is the starting player of the next round.
Nice, that's me. Now the tables have turned. Beat this.
Special situation. If the would-be starting player has just played their last card, the next player clockwise with cards in their hand becomes the next starting player. As soon as a player plays their last card, they take the highest accessible, face-up job and place it face down in front of themselves. If you've still got your previous title, simply place your new job card beside your previous one.
And this is mine.
Hey! That player has secured their job for the next session and can now sit back until the end of the session.
I'm gunning for your CFO position, Chad.
Come at me, patty cakes. You can handle this job.
As soon as only 1 player has cards left in their hand, the session ends. This player must take the trainee job.
Rats! I'm still stuck as the trainee. But next time, I'll do better and get that CEO position. You just wait and see.
Now the next session is prepared in the same way as the first session. Rearrange the seating order, the trainee shuffles and deals the cards, and the superiors cash in by taking the best cards and leaving the worst. Once the determined time players decided upon at the beginning of the game has expired, finish the current session. The last player with cards in their hand cleans up the game. P.S. If you don't feel like organizing all the playing cards at the start of the game, try the lazy office variant. Simply shuffle the entire deck, Deal 13 cards to every player, plus 3 to the trainee, and place the leftover cards face down as the start of a discard pile. This way, the play is a bit more chaotic, but who doesn't enjoy a casual Friday? Do you have what it takes to dominate in the cutthroat business world? Don't worry if you're at the bottom of the pecking order today, you might be CEO tomorrow in Animal Poker. Get promoted or demoted, but more importantly, have fun shifting jobs and working your way from the bottom to the top and maybe back again.
Yeah.